Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. I am Lisa and I'm coming to you from Michigan. This is episode 320. I got my coffee in my summer sock camp mug from last year. We have we have pumpkin spice creamer. No more peppermint, okay? And today is August 22nd, 2025, and it is 8:54 a.m. And the PAs have already started. Back to school is on Tuesday, so the schools have been busy again. What was I going to say before I got distracted? Oh, today is my wedding anniversary. 8/22/2003, 22 years today. And you all know how old I am. Yes, I got married really young. It's okay. It's okay. This is my podcast, my YouTube channel, where I share my knitting, crochet, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today it's all knitting. I have one finished object and 2 whips. Not a lot going on. The same old, same old. Socks and blanket, socks and blanket. I do have a few birthday gifts to share. And this was one of my birthday gifts from Amy. Happy Little Yarn. Love it. And I have my next cast on over here. I'll show you in a bit. Yeah. And I have to say that the Summer of Sock basket, I have to, wave my white flag. I surrender. I have, not including this one, I have 2 up there. And I don't think I can knit 3 pairs of socks in a week. It didn't happen. So, I had a lot of stuff going on in the evenings this week. We had the kids' open houses for the schools were both this week. And I went to watch my oldest do some marching band practice last night for a little bit. So I did not get a lot of knitting done in the evenings after dinner. So yeah, but I still got a lot of stuff done. I'm proud with what I got done. It's okay. All right, I think, my show notes will be right down there in the description box. I'll have links to where you can find me. I am 72 Stitches on Instagram and Ravelry. Blanked there for a second. What else? I'll have links to all the things that I talk about. Bags, yarns, Ravelry project pages. My Ravelry group will be down there where I'm hosting Knit All the Stripes. That ends the August 31st. The August 31st. So get it in your FO picks over there. And I will be drawing winners for pattern prizes at some point after the 31st. Not sure when, but I will get to that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll just get started. I did not play Wordle with my mom yet, so we might have to take an intermission to do Wordle. Yesterday was hard. I didn't even know what that word was. I had to look it up. Okay, let's get started. I didn't open my other notebook yet. So, finished. Oh, and also I will have links to, in the description box, to these sock organizers. Those will be linked down below. Also, I will have a link to a playlist on my YouTube channel here with my Stash Tales episodes, which I will be doing one sometime this coming week. I don't know yet. We will see. We'll see. I think the 31st ends on Monday, so maybe I'll squeeze one in on Sunday. But I don't want to do 2 episodes on the same day, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be in September. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that is my series that I'm doing, my monthly series where I share my grams in and grams out for the month. And spoiler alert, August was bad. I think most of I have more yarn to show than finished objects. But it is my birthday month, and there were some purchases that I was not planning at all. Yeah. Oh, and we need to talk about a couple more things before we start here. I'll show the yarn stuff, I promise. So I don't know if anybody has known this, but Night Owl Fibers is taking a break from yarn dyeing. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. But I got an email saying she's gonna refund the Advent skein. And I was like, I'm so sad. She did dye the Halloween one, and I do have that. I will show it in my stash tales. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope she's okay. I don't know if she's coming back, when she's coming back. The knit along that she was doing, the year-long knit along, she's ending that, so I won't be doing that anymore. Yeah, so I don't know. I might hoard my Night Owl Fibers yarn now, because I don't know if she's coming back. So that's kind of sad news. What else was oh, there was an advent calendar that I was planning on getting. I think I changed my mind. Moonglow Yarn Co. I know her advents aren't really a surprise, but she did reveal what it was going to look like, and I was like, I don't know. I think I'm going to pass. It's more of a pastel rainbow. Pastels aren't my thing. They're okay, but I think I'm going to get something else, because Ruby and Roses, she got me again. She posted a thing on Instagram saying she's going to have a Taylor Swift update. And there are some colors that I did not get, because I didn't want to spend. I mean, I wanted to spend. I wanted to get every single color, but it was going to be a lot of money. So I just got a few. So I think instead of getting the Moonglow Yarn Co. Advent, I'm going to get some Taylor Swift skeins, because I need more Taylor Swift yarn in my life. These are the ones that I have that I haven't knit yet. And you gotta smell it, because it smells delightful. So yeah, these are the Taylor Swift ones that I have in my stash. Fake it till you make it. Invisible string and Bejeweled. I think I've knit Love Story recently, and Reputation. I did a hat. I'm kind of tempted to get another skein of that because it's beautiful. And what else? Out of the Woods. Those were the ones that I knit. And I do have Antihero in my stash, in my Stash Tales basket. I'll show you that next week. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna be naughty and get some more yarn in August. Yeah, my stash, I got Ruby and Roses. I had a update in March, and I bought like 700 grams of yarn, and it came this week, and my grams out for the year is like negative like 600 or something. I'm like, yep, here we go. It's all down here from here. But I did not add my grams in, or my grams out from a blanket yet. I'm trying to finish another section. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, that's my yarn. My yarn stories. And sad yarn stories. So I don't want to pester Night Owl Fibers, but if anybody knows anything, please let me know. I don't know if something happened. Like if she's an injury of some kind, or she's just burnt out, she wants to take a break, or yeah, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So if you know anything, let me know. If you have Night Owl Fiber yarn in your stash, I would hang on to it for a little bit. or you can knit it if you want, but I think I'm going to be hoarding mine. Okay, enough with the stuff. I think we can get started. 10 minutes in. I thought this was going to be a short episode. Anyway, finished object, number 1. I did have my sock marathon weekend last weekend for my birthday. And I finished these. I finished these in like 3 days. 15, 16, 17. Yes, I did. Okay. This is Freckled Whimsy. Enter if you dare. This was the Halloween club for December 2024. And yes, I knit black heel, toes, and cuffs. Woo! I did them when it was during the day. And I did work on these in tandem because of that purpose. Because if it was nighttime and I was on a heel flap, I'm like, nope. Other sock. So I tried to make sure that when I got to the evening, I was past knitting with the black. This is pair 61 for the year. And I started these August 15th and finished them on my birthday, August 17th. Love these. I just have to show 2 socks, but I knit my socks on US 1.5s, which is a 2.5 millimeter. I use a Chiaogoo red lace, 32-inch cord. I knit mine magic loop cuff down. I do 15 rounds of knit 2, purl 2 rib. I believe I did 70 rows-ish for the leg on these. I knit these a little longer, so it's probably close to 75. It's probably closer to 75 because I did not want to end, I didn't want the black stripe here. So I knit 1 more color stripe. I love these so much. These are for me. And yeah, the pattern I use is also linked down below. It's just a basic vanilla sock. All right. Yep. That's it. Okay. I got another, we'll talk about that later. I got other yarn that I bought this week, but we'll talk about that at the end because we gotta get into the knitting. All right, whip number 1. Oh, there's my mom. Pause, we have to do the Wordle. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We did the Wordle. The word today was ratty. R-A-T-T-Y. It's okay, I can say it because this goes up on Monday. All right. Whip number 1. I think that's where I left off. This is from Happy Little Yarn. I finished my Halloween socks and I just put my next whip in here. Because it's pumpkin spice time. Freckled Whimsy. This is a vintage skein. Skein that's been in my stash a while. Maybe not vintage. It's only a couple years old. Squeeze the Day. This was the Yarn of the Month Club for August 2023. And I need a sock blocker because I have a hoe. A half finished object. Ooh, that sock blocker is cold on my leg. Woo! Oh, I love this colorway so much. I love it. Why did it sit in my stash so long? I use the stitch markers to count my rows so that when I do the second sock it matches. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So the mini is what I did with the heels. I was gonna do the toe, but I ended right at this orange stripe, and I did not want to have an extra orange on my toe, so it's okay. It's been a while since I've done just the self-striping for the toe, but so I got, this was a 20 gram mini because this was before she's now doing 25 gram minis. So I was gonna do heels and toes, but now we're just doing heels. It's okay. I will have extra for something else. But here we are, we have one sock done. And I take the stitch markers off this sock and put them on the other sock. So we know probably know where I'm at. I did divide these into 2 skeins, but I just got excited and I just did the whole sock. The whole first sock before I cast down the second one. So here we are. That stitch marker is from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. I don't know which set that was. That might have been the monster sock kale knit along set from a while ago, but here we are. Got 30 rows in. 32 rows in. And they are gonna match. So there I am. I love this colorway so much. Why did it sit in my stash for so long? Probably because I knew I would love it. And I didn't want to knit it. Which is silly. If you love it, you did it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this. Same thing, 64 stitches for my socks. I don't know if I said that. These ones are also for me. And yeah, I think these will be done this weekend. I don't know. I haven't decided what my knitting plans are for the day. A couple more things to do this morning, so I'm probably not going to start knitting until after lunch today, which is sad, but it's okay. Kind of motivated from a blanket, which I'm going to show here in a second. So I will talk about that right now. Since a whole bunch of yarn came into my stash, I kind of want to see if I could finish the next section, because I did add up what I had used so far, and it's like, this is a huge section. I want to finish this. So there is my sock whip. And now we'll talk about my blanket. Oh, first I have to show you, I got a green sparkly bag. This is also from Happy Yarn. So I've decided to move all of my yarn that I'm going to use, my notebook, my sticky notes, my row counter's in there somewhere, a pencil. There's my row counter right there. So this is how I keep track of my sticky note for my repeats. When I do a repeat, I do a little tally mark. As you see, I am in 23 repeats out of 43, so I'm chugging along. But yeah, I think I'm going to put my yarn in here. The yarn I'm going to use next, because my bag is getting big. I think I'm going to get at the point where I can't zip this anymore. But I made a little room, not much. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. I think Amy got this on Amazon. I think, I don't know. But it's like vinyl, so it's, you don't have to worry about it getting wet or anything. So that's nice. All right, the Marled Magic Blanket. Ugh. I got one yarn attached because I used up one mini yesterday. So we gotta attach another mini. We'll see if I work on this today. I don't know. If not, I will definitely work on it Sunday. Saturday, we're gonna be gone. Going to my parents. So, not taking this with me for obvious reasons, because it's big and bulky. All right, Marled Magic Blanket by Stephen West. I'm using US 8s, holding fingering weight double. I'm on section 9. How many sections are there? I don't remember. 28? It's in the 20s. And that's why I'm like, this thing is so huge already, and I'm like not even half done yet. So here is the seed stitch section. That's, oh my word, help me, help, SOS. So there's the stitch marker down there. That's where I was last week. So this is where I'm at. And as you can see, we are decreasing. We are decreasing on both sides. So it's going to look like a triangle. Here is the other side. We are decreasing. Both sides. It's hard to show, but you get the gist. That's a lot of knitting. So I think I am around 90 stitches. Or upper 80s. I didn't count recently. I'm not gonna count right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm under 100 stitches. So I'm hoping at this point, it's gonna just fly. All right. I need to finish this section. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I love how it looks, but I don't like knitting it. So this section I'm using, again, my 4th Wing Advent, July Advent from Dragonhorn Yarns. But yes, I think, so the goal this week is to finish this section, because that's 1 week, 2 week, that would be 3 weeks. That's almost a month. So can I do it? Can I finish this before the end of August? So I can add a lot of yarn out of my stash. I need to. I need to bump up my numbers a little. But like I said, this year 2025 was the year of buying yarn. The past 2 years, like 24 and 23, I used more than I had. So this year was just to build it up a little bit. So yeah, there it is. And I'm not doing anything like a certain amount of repeats. I'm just using up the yarn until there's some that I have like 2 to 4 grams left, and I'm just like cutting it. But now that the rows are getting shorter, there might be wider sections. I don't know, we'll see. If I get bored, I'll switch it up. There's 6 more colors in here. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them. So we will see. Let's see if I can grab it. Come on, fingers, work with me. So this is what I grabbed. So I don't think I'm going to use all of these, but so there's the colors. I don't know, I think this was one of the last ones. I don't know if I want to use that one. It's got red in it compared to all the other ones. So we'll see. I bet this one's next, maybe. I don't know. So that's the plan for that. Just snagged my yarn, but it's on the back. So it's all right. Jeez Louise. All right, that's better. I fixed it. Okay. Yeah. So if I can finish that section, I will have 4 sections done. I finished this one down here in August. This one in August, this one in August, and hopefully this one. That's probably why I haven't knit a lot of socks, now that I look at this. It's a lot of knitting on this blanket, but I love it. Lots of Taylor Swift listening when I do work on this steed stitch, because yeah, it's a lot, man. I wish there was an option in the pattern that you could do different stitches if you don't want to do like seed stitch or brioche, but that's not in the pattern, I'm just kind of rotate my blanket around to show you all of it. But it's like impossible to show you all of it. So there it is. All of the stitch markers are from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. I got some coffees. I got some plants. I think this is another plant. Got some plants. So I'm just putting markers on those when I finish them, because at this point I want to make sure that I count the right sections for grams out. Now that we're just like rotating this whole thing over and over. I think the next section is in between here. We're going to connect these two together, I think. I'm not sure how, but I think that's the next section. So I got to think about colors. What colors do I want in there? I need to put some pink in here. I don't have a lot of pink, but I don't know if I have pink yarn. So we'll see. So yep, that's my blanket. I'm chugging along. I still have this needle attached. I did not unattach it. Put it on barber cords. Didn't bother. Alright, I will move my stitch marker while I think about it. And hopefully I will leave it there before I do my stash tails. Where am I? There it is. But yeah, that's a lot of knitting. And I didn't work on it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So this is just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's 4 days of knitting in the mornings. So we'll move him up and we will see if I can finish the section. Can I finish it? Send to, I don't know, good vibes. Happy thoughts. You can do it. You can do it, thoughts. Or like Ice Cube. You can do it. Put your back into it. I'm not going to sing the rest of the song, but if you know, you know. Okay, that's all my knitting. That's all of the knitting. All right. I will show my next cast on and some crafty things. And then we'll get into the reading and watching and life stuff. Though I don't have much. All right, I did cake up. For some odd reason I thought, oh yes, I'm gonna have those socks done and I'll start another pair. Didn't happen, but I did cake up. This is mustache yarn. This is the BB8. Cake those up. Mustache yarns comes in 250-gram cakes that match, so I didn't have to split it, which is glorious. There's the tag, mustache yarn. She changed, well, I mean, it's AKA BB8. It's B-Droid number 8. So that's that. That's going to be the next cast on, and this will probably be the last socks for Summer of Socks. So I would have 2 left. So if I didn't knit all those Christmas and July socks, I could have totally finished all that. But I did knit scrappy socks, but it's okay. I'm not mad about it. But I do need to knit the rest of these mustache yarn. I have 3 left. This is one of them. And I was digging through my stash, and I forgot someone gifted me some mustache yarn Halloween colors. I'm gonna use this for the heels, because I was trying to think of what color should I do the heels. It is a brighter orange than what's in here. But yeah, I'm gonna do heels in this orange. Perfect. I like to do, speckled heels with my self-striping, but I have to do it, and that orange is just calling me. So that'll be the next sock cast on. It will probably be, I don't know, it might be a whip. It'll definitely be a whip. I don't know if we'll be finished. We'll just wait and see. School starts this week, this coming week. So we'll see. I might get extra knitting time. All right. Oh, so I got to show a few more birthday gifts. Usually I don't show yarn, but I'm going to show yarn. So you're going to see this again in my stash tales. Look at this. Biohazard by Beach Bum Yarns. I have knit one skein from her. Amy sent it to me. Amy likes the Beach Bum. So I have 2 skeins in my stash. This is the other one I have. I think she got this for me for Christmas. I'm half tempted. I'm like, do I use this just for heels and toes and cuffs, or do I make socks out of it? And then use the leftovers. I mean, these are neon and bright. So that's why these are still sitting in my stash, because I don't know, do I just make socks with it? And then use the leftovers? So there is this. I'm not sure where I'm gonna do this either. Bright green socks. If I ever like feel like knitting a non-self-striping sock, I will. I have yarn, I like the self-striping. Love this. And she knit me a little chicken. That's the cutest thing ever. Look at him. Kind of reminds me of Chicken Little. He's so cute. He's got his little overalls. So she made me a tiny emotional support chicken. There's a big one. So I don't know the pattern. No idea. If you follow her on Instagram, I'm sure she posted it already with the pattern. She's Happy Little Yarn on Instagram. Oh, he's so cute. I would never be able to knit something this tiny. It's too fiddly. I would lose it. I can knit big stuffed things, but not teeny tiny. This looks like she used sock needles. So there's that. Love it. And then I have to show this because it's diamond painting. It's a diamond painting kit. I was like, oh, interesting. Diamond painting. I have done, my kids used to do it, so I showed them how to do it. I have never did like a full like painting or anything like that. But once I saw these, I'm like, oh my word, I can't believe she found these. I don't know where she found these. But it's little coasters. Wait till you see the coasters. And there's little sticky corks to put on the back of them. And all of the diamonds. I hope this is enough for all of them. It doesn't seem like it is. All the little diamond thingies, and then it comes with all of the stuff, the trays. Oh, but the coasters. I'll show each one because if you know, you know. Fearless. $19.89. The original. I don't know if this is the original. I don't know about that. We have Evermore. Love it. And we have Lover. And Red. But I died when I saw these. I died. We have Midnights, the album that made me a Swiftie. I'm a little late to the party, but it's okay. And Tortured Poets Department. Surprised that one was in there. And Reputation. There's no Folkmore in here. But yeah, so there's 8. There's 8 coasters. So at some point I really need to do these. Love it. So I'm interested to see what it's going to look like after I finish. When I put the diamonds in it. Is it going to lose the effect of what it is, or is it going to pop out even more? I don't know. I'm going to know what they are, so. So thank you, Amy. At some point I got to do these. All right, that is all of my stuff I'm going to show. So, reading and watching. I still reading Hunger Games, Catching Fire, number 2. Still reading that. I finished All the Ugly and Wonderful Things. Oh my word. That book. Those characters. It had a happy ending, so there was that. But wow. I don't want to give too much away. It's kind of dark. There's some triggering stuff in there. So look it up before you read it. But if none of those things like really upset you, I would definitely check that book out. It's got some rough stuff in it, but it's pretty good. And I did that on audio, so then I checked out another audiobook. I went back to the Assistant to the Villain series, and I'm reading the second one, which is the Apprentice to the Villain. Started that. I'm not that far in, but I really love the first book, so we're moving forward. So that's it for reading. Watching, my husband and I are watching Outlander season 7. And I finished Wednesday season 2 part 1. I realized that not the whole season came out, so I finished it, and of course there's a cliffhanger. The next second part comes out in September, and I don't think we're gonna have Netflix anymore at that point, so I'll just have to go back and watch it. I don't know if I'll rewatch the first 4 episodes I already watched. I guess it depends on how long it goes before we go back to it. Love it. I love Wednesday. It's so good. And we are still watching Star Trek Voyager season 6. There is only 7 seasons in that series, so we're watching that. We watched a lot last weekend because we were home. I believe we watched it Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and we watched like 2 or 3 episodes each time. My kids love that show. It's good. So that's it for reading and watching. Life stuff. I don't know if I have much. This week school starts. One of my kids has an orthodontist appointment coming up on the first day of school. And my youngest daughter, Nally, her birthday is on Tuesday, the 26th, the first day of school. She's not too happy about that. So yeah, we're gonna start school. And so the new routine, the back to school routine starts. I tried to tell them this week that you need to get up earlier because school starts. You can't stay in bed until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So yeah, that's that. What else? I don't think I have anything else. Chloe has marching band practice a couple times this week. And pretty much till November. I think she's gonna have some, you know, competitions coming up in like probably October and November. The first football game is September 5th, which is a Friday. So it looks like I'm going to be going to high school football games to see my daughter march, doing the marching band. I am not, I like football. I wouldn't say I love it. I like it. But I usually like, I like college and pro football better than high school. I mean, it'd be different if I had a kid playing in the game, but I don't. I have girls, so no football players in, you know, going on. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I don't mind going to them. Yeah, so I'm going to be going to some football games. I said I'll go to them as long as it's not raining. If it's raining, I don't want to go. Especially, I don't know if they're gonna, if it's raining, if they do their, like, halftime show or not. Because their instruments will get wet and it's not good for them, is it? Better know. We will see. Cold doesn't bother me. I have lots of knitwear. I will bundle up, but rain, I can't. And cold and rain, no. Maybe I'll have to invest in some like ponchos or something. Some rain ponchos. So yeah. And I'm excited for the Chiefs to start playing. Still preseason time. And my Lions. My home team, the Detroit Lions. I really hope. I want the Chiefs and the Lions in the Super Bowl this year. It was so close last year. I could taste it. So close. But the Lions messed up. They do really good for the whole season, and then when they get to the playoffs, they freeze and they mess up. So, I want the Lions and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl this year. Please. Okay? Because I believe this is Travis Kelce's last football season. I think he's retiring after this year. So after he does, I don't know if I'm going to be watching the Chiefs anymore. I know. I'm only watching the Chiefs because of Taylor. And her boyfriend is on the team. Is my light still on? I didn't even turn my light on. Or maybe it shut off. My light's not on, but it's okay. Because it's sunny enough. I have a habit of that. I plug it in and I don't turn it on. Alright, so this is like 30 minutes. I think my last clip was 10 minutes. So yeah, we need to wrap this up. Yes, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you guys are ready for the fall season, for back to school, football, spooky season, colder weather. The weather has actually been really nice this week. It hasn't been too hot. I think yesterday I had to turn the air on like when I was about to cook dinner. But then we shut it off after that because the temperature just like dropped. It was like 55 when I woke up this morning. Fall is coming. It's coming. Fall is coming. Winter is coming. I think it's supposed to be 80 today, so the air is going back on. All right, I have to get a move on. I have laundry to do. I gotta clean up my mess. I gotta upload this. I have to finish laundry. I have to make my daughter's birthday cake. We're having her party tomorrow, so I gotta make her cake. and I gotta get knitting. I want to finish that section. Give me the good vibes. I can do it. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.